Do you want to play a secret agent going on classified missions in a modern setting? Do you want to emulate your favorite spy thriller movies? Finally, do you love Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition but don't have the time to learn a whole new system? Well, the spy game expansion book for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons by new publisher Black Cats Gaming may just be the thing you're looking for. In this video, we'll go over the basics of what the book is intended to be, which is currently in Kickstarter, along with the Quickstart supplement currently released for free on DriveThruRPG. You can find a link for that in the description below, along with a link to the Kickstarter if you want to check that out. So with no further ado, let's delve into a world of spies, assassins, diabolical masterminds, and suave secret agents. The Spy Game is an overhaul for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition that plugs in new spy classes and options for a modern-day setting of action, stealth, and espionage, featuring modern versions and new classes, such as the Face, a charismatic agent who can blend into social environments and influence crowds, the Infiltrator, a stealthy agent focused on stealth and quick takedowns of enemies whilst unseen, the Hacker, a unique class that makes use of all new hacking mechanics in order to interface and affect modern technologies, the Martial Artist, a master of hand-to-hand combat and CQC, who can use their abilities to achieve feats impossible to most people, the Medic, a healer and doctor who has an expert level of knowledge in anatomy and the fields of medicine, the Ranger, a survivalist and specialized class who can make use of difficult terrain and harsh environments and make them their treading ground with ease, the Soldier, a straightforward brute force class that takes a more direct approach to firefights and battles armed with powerful weapons, and finally, the Technician, a class that features gadgets, tech, and advanced items to make use of that truly set you apart from the crowd, keeping them guessing on just what's in your utility belt. The Quickstart for the Spy Game can be found on DriveThruRPG and features absolutely tons of content for the asking price of, well, absolutely nothing. It gives a very clear set of rules changes that allow for modern day play, such as rules for new equipment, such as modern firearms, spy gadgets, stealth, and extended play options such as hacking, which can make the act of hacking an interesting battle of skill versus technology. In addition to this, there are multiple features, skill changes, and additional modern skills such as infotech, espionage, infiltration, just to say a few, that open up more options for characters in this modern day setting. There's so much content in this book, including all of the playable classes mentioned above as pre-generated characters for you to make use of in the adventure featured in the back of the book. The Quickstart book will allow you to get right on into a game with minimal reading. Most of the mechanics of the game are entirely based around 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, which is the most widely known RPG rule set, and any 5th edition DMs or players will be able to jump right on into a new game and test it out using the pre-gen characters in the back of the book, and the adventure that is already written, illustrated, and even has handouts. The adventure itself is laid out very clearly, and whilst I can't show you too many details in this video in case you wish to play it yourself, I can assure you it's very, very fun. If you enjoy the Quickstart, there's also the Kickstarter for the full book that has been quickly climbing up its funding goals and onto stretch goals already. This will no doubt offer even more content than this. If you want to jump in and play some fast-paced espionage action in a modern setting in 5th edition D&D, then I highly suggest you check out the Quickstart over at DriveThruRPG. And if you enjoy that, the Kickstarter for the Spy Game is currently still ongoing, as I previously mentioned, and you can even pick up a physical copy of the book when it's fully developed and printed. I had the chance to play in a 2-shot ran by one of the creators of the expansion book, and I had a blast. I didn't know exactly what to expect with modern Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, but I was pleasantly surprised and ended up loving every moment of it. Thank you for watching this mini review of the Quickstart for Spy Game. I hope you enjoyed it, and there will be more of these coming in the future. The next one is based on a really cool book that I've been reading, and I'm really excited to show you all what I think about it. As a little hint, it's something about epic play beyond level 20 in 5th edition, which I've got to say is a very interesting book. If you want to support me in creating more reviews like this, lore and tip videos, find me on Patreon at Hollowtail, links are in the description below, and subscribe for more. And also, just so you know, the first ever exclusive Patreon podcast, which is a timed exclusive of 2 weeks, is now on the Patreon as well. And if you've been following the Unhallowed Metropolis game, it is a prequel to that game with Lilith. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.